What's happening? This is the Positionless podcast. It's our, 15th episode now?
I think we're up to 15 now.
Say less. Today we're going to be talking about some of our favorite performances in the NBA so far.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get into that, though, I got a quiz for you today.
Let's hear it.
Today we're doing a odd man out quiz. So I'm going to give you 4 players. You're going to try to guess who's the odd man out and why.
Okay.
So
I heard you told me before you might try to throw me for a loop for a couple of these, so we'll see.
Might
we'll
not
see.
be the most obvious one, but it might be as well. So
I'm gonna just throw out my guesses. All right.
First one: Christian Brown, KCP, Sam Hauser, and Gabe Vincent.
That's a weird list right there. Say them again.
Christian Brown, KCP, Sam Hauser, and Gabe Vincent.
Well, obviously the first two played for the Nuggets. I don't think Vincent did. Hauser's only played for the Celtics. Christian Braun, Gabe Vincent, Sam Hauser, and
KCP.
Gabe Vincent's the only one without a ring.
Damn, bro. Yes, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good pull. Good pull.
He went to the finals with Miami, but he never got a ring.
No doubt. All right. Next one for you: Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Norman Powell.
Norman Powell never played for the Bulls, but I know that's not the obvious one. So Lonzo, LaVine, Powell, and who else?
DeMar.
Lonzo, LaVine, Powell, DeMar. Well, I mean, I don't think you're going to do this because the season isn't over, but Lonzo has an average over 20 points a game.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Okay. DeMar is the only one that didn't go to UCLA.
Hey, yes, sir. I thought I might trick you because he went to USC.
It's similar, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Damn, that was supposed to throw you off more.
Honestly, I wasn't sure about Norman Powell, but
I know I shouldn't have said the first two straight UCLA known guys. I should have mixed it up a little bit, but
I probably would have got it though.
Good pull, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one I got for you: Kobe White, Jalen Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Tyler Hero.
Kobe White, Jalen Green, Triple J, and Hero. Well, obviously, they're all shooting guards besides Jaren Jackson. That's going to be obvious. Wait, Kobe White and who?
Kobe White, Jalen Green, JJJ, and Tyler Hero.
I was going to say they've all been all-stars, but Kobe White, but Green hasn't.
Yep.
This one's tough. I mean, they all went to college besides Jalen Green. I figured that's not going to be the obvious one. They've all averaged over 20, but Kobe White?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You guessed that before. I was hoping that was going to throw you off a little bit and not guess it again. But, yeah, that's exactly it.
You got close. You got that 18.9 last year, I think.
Yeah, I think it was even closer than that, actually.
I think if he shot as many attempts as Jalen Green,
and it's for a full season because right now he is averaging over 20.
Okay,
so.
I figured.
All right, next one I got, Obi Toppin, Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, and James Harden.
Well, Harden's never played for the Knicks.
Yeah, but that's not it.
Okay. Harden, Dante, Obi, and Brunson. It's a weird list of guys.
For sure.
I don't think, Toppin didn't go to Villanova, so it's not that. He went to Dayton.
I mean, neither did James Harden, though.
Yeah, I was going to say he was the odd man out because he went to Arizona State.
Yeah.
But I don't think Harden definitely didn't do shit. I mean, he didn't win the championship in college, I don't think, so it's not going to be that. I know Dayton, they made it far in that tourney, but they didn't win it, so.
I'll tell you right now, college is not involved.
Okay.
Just a hint for you.
I'm just going through everything. Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo is the only one that doesn't wear number 1.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that, but that's not it.
Well, wait, I think Jalen Brunson does.
I have no clue.
I know Harden does. Toppin, I just thought he does. I was just throwing it out there, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure if that's not it. Okay.
Not it, brother.
It's a weird list of guys. What else could it be?
Just think about their careers as a whole. That's the only other hint I'm gonna give you.
I mean, they've all played for multiple teams.
Mm-hmm.
They've all been traded except Jalen Brunson.
Yes, sir.
That's a tough one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found it though. I mean, that was a tough one. I don't know if I've been able to guess that, but yeah.
Gotta go through everything. When you said that, that made sense.
All right, next one for you. Ty Jerome, Jeff Green, Eric Gordon, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wait, what the fuck did you just say? Jeff Green, Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome, Jeff Green, Eric Gordon, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay. Let me think. Shea, Ty Jerome, Jeff Green. Like I don't see what any of these guys have in common. And Eric Gordon.
Yep.
Shit. Let me get in my bag here. Because they've all played for multiple teams. So it's not shit like that. Shea went to Boston College. I don't think that there's some shit.
Who?
No, he
No.
didn't. No, he went to some red school.
Shea did not go to Boston
Where the fuck did he
College.
go?
I cannot think of it, but it's he went to Kentucky.
Oh yeah, he did.
Shea's a Wildcat. That's crazy because the other day I questioned to myself, like, where did Shea go to college? And then I was like, I'm dumb. He definitely went to Kentucky.
Yeah, now that you
Didn't
say
even have
that,
to look it up, but yeah.
I don't think it's
College
shit
is
with
crazy.
colleges. I think it's because the other guy they drafted next to him went to Boston College. I forgot who they even drafted, but
Who?
it was like fucking Jerome Robinson or some shit, something like that.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl?
Nah, it was somebody. But let me get back on track. Can you
Yeah,
say the names
thanks.
again? Ty Jerome, Eric Gordon, Jeff Green, and Shea.
Yes, sir.
That's such a random ass list. There's no obvious one that pops out to me.
Really think about it, though.
I mean, shit. Shea's the only starter.
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh shit. Let me think.
It's a pretty obvious one, actually.
I mean,
This one's going to...
did Ty Jerome play for the Rockets?
No.
Well, I was gonna say Shea's the only one that didn't play for the Rockets, but
Not
I
it.
didn't think so.
Brother, you're on the right track.
Eric Gordon, Jeff Green, and Shea. Did Ty Jerome the only one that didn't play for the Clippers?
Yes, brother.
Shit.
Yes.
That was a tough one.
Hey,
I couldn't remember with Jeff Green, to be honest.
that was supposed to be one of the easy ones, my boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, that it's just a random ass collection of players.
All right, next one I got for you. Brandon Ingram, Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, and Talen Horton-Tucker.
Wait, can you say the names again?
Brandon Ingram, Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, and THT.
Well, they've all played for the Lakers,
Yep.
so that's not it. That's why I asked you to say the names again. I thought one of them didn't. THT, Westbrook, BI, and
Monk.
Malik Monk.
Yeah.
Shit. UCLA, Duke, Kentucky, and who's the other guy? THT?
I have no clue where he went to
He's the
school.
only one that didn't play for Blue Blood?
That has
Okay.
nothing to do with colleges.
That's true, though.
You don't even know where he went, so.
I know he didn't go no Blue Blood, that's for sure.
Hey, man, he could have went to UNC. You would have no clue.
Nah, he didn't.
Nah, you
But-
don't know.
Shit, Westbrook. They all played with LeBron, so that doesn't have shit to do with it. Westbrook, the only MVP.
No.
Not gonna be that obvious, obviously.
Think about it.
THT's the only one who didn't average 20.
No.
Who was the odd man out?
So they were all on the Lakers before.
Yeah,
So they're all former Lakers.
I know Monk didn't play with them, but BI never played with Russ either.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That's irrelevant.
I figured. But
Just
it has
think
something to
about-
do with the Lakers?
Yes.
Shit.
I
They
mean-
were all traded from the Lakers except Monk.
Yes, brother. Yes.
Yeah.
They're all traded from the Lakers except Monk.
That I definitely wouldn't have got that without that hint.
I know. I was gonna make it even more obvious. I was gonna be like, think about how they left the Lakers.
Yeah, no, but
yeah.
after you said it was something Laker related, that made sense.
All right, next one I got for you: Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, D'Angelo Russell, and Bradley Beal.
Okay, my first thought with the first two were championships, but obviously that goes out the window.
D Book is also not a champion.
True, but he's been. So Drew's the only champion.
That's not it. No.
Drew, Bradley Beal, Book, and who else?
Devin Booker. Drew, Bradley Beal, D Book, and D'Angelo Russell. My bad.
Okay, so they've all been all-stars. That makes sense. Beal's the only one that's averaged 30 in a season.
No, brother. You gotta remember, 3 people have done one thing, and 1 person hasn't done a thing.
Yeah, true. Not college related. Drew, D-Book, D-Lo, and Beal.
Absolutely.
Drew, D-Book, D-Lo, and Beal. It doesn't have to do with draft picks. Drew, because, okay, they were all lottery except Drew?
No.
I'm not sure where Drew was. I think he was lottery, to be honest.
I don't know, but nope.
D'Lo, Drew.
Drew was definitely lottery. He was
like 8th, I think.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Either way.
Yeah.
Not to do with that.
I feel like it's a player they've played with. Am I on the right track? Nah, I'm not cooking.
Absolutely not.
I'm not
bro.
cooking.
Dude, you are cold as fuck right now.
What could it be? Give me a hint.
It's taking their entire careers into account.
I mean, they've all played 10-plus seasons except D'Lo.
No.
I mean, they're not all 20-point scorers for their career. I know Drew isn't, and D'Lo definitely isn't.
That's not it.
They've all been all-stars. They've all been nah, Drew hasn't been all-NBA.
No, brother. They need it. It's counting every single game that they've played in. They've done something in those games and accumulated this.
What?
I'm making it as obvious as I can without making it obvious.
They all have 10,000 points except D'Lo? I don't fucking know.
No, but you're on the right track now.
I have to get the exact stat that they've accumulated over this time and how much. They all have 20,000 points except D'Lo?
No, dude, no, bro. No. It is an accumulated stat.
So any stat.
Bro, it is one stat that 3 guys have accumulated so much.
I was going to say triple-double, but obviously you said so much, so obviously that's not it.
I mean, I'm saying they've hit a benchmark that this one guy has not.
They're all 3-time All-Stars plus except D'Lo?
No, dude, you're closer with the points. It's a stat. It's a stat. They're
Dude.
accumulating stats.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay, bro, you want me to give it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. They all have over 1,500 career threes besides D-Book.
I was never going to get that.
Hey, man, but it was a good one.
Yeah. Shit. I could have got so many more things and I would have never got that.
I got a bonus for you, though.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to rank these 5 guys in order of who you think has the most career threes.
Okay.
Okay, so let me give them to you. Zach LaVine, Russell Westbrook, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Luka Doncic.
Who has the most career threes?
Yeah.
I'm putting Russ at 1 just because he's been in the league so long.
Keep going, brother.
But this is my official list. I'm just going through it in my head right now.
Okay. Russ at 1 is a crazy take. That's
Tatum.
Russ
Tatum
is not
2.
1. Russ is not 1. I can't let you continue with that. But
Well, he's been in the league for so much longer than the other guys.
You're right. You're right.
Then I'm putting Tatum 1, Levine 2. This is my official list. I'm just going through it right now.
Yeah,
Okay?
I got you.
It was Tatum, Levine.
Hey, brother, you had Tatum at 2 at one point. You got to keep him there. Tatum's number 2.
Who? Give me the guys again.
So Tatum's at 2. The rest of the guys are Russ, Luka, Zach LaVine, and Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, there's no chance Luke is at 1. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's fucking at 1, he's at 1. But
he's not at 1.
I mean, LaVine has been in the league longer than Mitchell, but Mitchell, I guess, was given more opportunity throughout his career. And LaVine's been hurt a lot. So I'll go Mitchell 1, Tatum 2.
Cooking.
And then I'm throwing Russ, and then LaVine, Luka.
Okay, so close, brother. You got one. You
So
have
it's
2
Luka,
wrong.
LaVine.
No.
So it's
Yeah.
Mitchell, Tatum, LaVine, Russ, Luka.
Yes, sir.
I just figured Russ would fucking hit more threes than
Bro, Russ don't hit threes, dude.
like he would still hit a few threes a game when he was in OKC.
That's facts. Fun fact about that, though, none of those guys have over 1,500 career threes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Drew Holiday, D'Angelo Russell, and Bradley Beal do.
The D'Lo one surprises me.
D'Lo one is super surprising to me, too, but
I guess he does. He was a
I think
value.
he's been in the league
shooter.
longer than all those
2016?
guys. All those guys, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't he like 2015? Maybe I'm bugging.
Either one.
He was second to Cat, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess he's been in the league for almost a decade. I guess it just doesn't seem like that long, but
Yeah, that's true. But that's all my quiz for you today.
that was a good one.
Yeah. It was a tough one.
Some of them were really tough. Some of them just came to mind.
You did get
really
some
quickly.
good pulls. You set you up for some good pulls.
But, okay.
You want to talk to me about your positionless players of the week, bud?
Yeah, my number one guy, I give it to KD.
Okay.
He came back this week. He didn't have no crazy statistics. Only 25, 5 and 8, but the 2 games he came back, they snapped their losing streak. They're 2-0.
Okay, good shit.
And granted they beat Portland and Utah, but he opened up the floor for D-Book and he came back. Obviously they're a different team when he's on the floor. So I gave it to KD. Get his team back on track.
I can rock with that. I mean, the Suns suck, but I can rock with that.
Got him back to the 6th seed.
My number one guy, Giannis, brother.
Yeah,
had to
for
give
sure.
it to him. He's put up 30 in his last 6 games. I know that's not just this week, but had to mention it. Led his team to the bubble chip against the Hawks.
It's not the bubble. It's the cup.
Oh, I keep saying bubble chip. I literally typed bubble chip. I meant
That's
cup
crazy,
chip.
brother.
I don't know why I have like a mental block when it comes to the cup and calling it bubble chip. Either way,
Not the bubble chip.
got the cup chip, and against the Hawks, the game before had 32, 14, and 9 with 4 blocks.
Yeah.
Absolute monster. In the chip, he had 26, 19, and 10, 2 steals, 3 blocks. He's just been feasting in the paint all year long. It's impossible to guard him, really. And when you do that, kicks it out to some shooters. If they can hit that, boy, Bucks are looking good now. He hasn't shot under 50% this year, and he's looking like the MVP right now.
Wow, is that a true fact? That's crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't shot under 50% in a game all year long.
That's crazy, man.
Absolutely insane. You didn't see the meme with J-Dub where you said,
Shot 10 for 19.
yeah,
I don't know what he was talking about. Not 50%.
He thought he snapped the streak, but
That
boy,
man can't do math. Nah. But my second guy, I gave it to Jamal Murray because the Nuggets won 2 in a row, too. And in their last game against the Kings, I was watching that game. They definitely should have lost. They were like down like 10-8 for like most of the fourth quarter. But he started cooking in the fourth. He hit a lot of big shots, and he ended up hitting the game winner. Got the dribble handoff from Jokic, pulled up for mid-range and knocked it down. So
good shit.
good to see him back on track. They definitely need him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Jokic will love to see him actually be a little bit more confident out there.
Yeah.
But next guy got Luka Doncic. He only played 1 game in the last week, but in that game, 45, 11, 13, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. I mean, I watched the game back afterwards. Spoiler alert, it's one of my favorite performances of this year. Dude is just magnificent. Either way, though, I'll talk about that a little bit more later.
He was getting them passing lanes. I know you like to hound him for the defense, but he was
playing defense. He caused a couple turnovers.
I don't know about the on-ball defense, but he was getting them passing lanes for sure.
Yeah, I mean, his defense is weird because when he sees an opportunity, he'll definitely hustle for it. But any other time, when it's
If he's
just
guarding someone one-on-one, he's cooked.
yeah,
But My last guy, I gave it to Harden because against Utah the other night. He scored 24 in the first quarter, 34 at halftime. He only ended the game with 41 points, but if it wasn't such a blowout, um, I think he could have easily ended up with 50. He shot efficiently, so just
Word.
love to see Harden cooking like that.
Yeah. Shout out Harden. My third guy, just want to shout out Mo Wagner. Bro put up 32 against the Knicks. You know the Magic of the Knicks got a bit chippy in their last game. He went out there and showed them boys what's what.
Magic.
Nah, it wasn't like a fantastic game. He just putting up points, so hit a couple threes. Shout out Mo.
Who's the better Wagner brother? Let me chill. Let me chill. But
Bro, Mo said, hey, both them boys out. Let me strap on my backpack and put up 30 for us, son.
did they get the win?
I actually don't remember, to be honest.
Hey,
I don't
but shout out
think
to
so.
him. 30 ball. Probably,
Yeah.
probably a career night for him. So we can get into the games that we sent each other. Both were the games to get into the Cup championship.
Facts.
I'll start with mine. I watched the Bucks versus the Hawks. It was a good game, close to the end. One thing I want to say is we kind of got to give some credit to Doc Rivers at this point, because
I don't know, though,
including
man.
a lot of people, were
Because
shitting on him.
every win, we need Giannis to put up a 30-point triple-double. Like,
But
they're all close
but I feel
games.
like just watching this game, like he's putting his players in the position to succeed. Like he's running the correct offense. The guys know where they're supposed to go. Like honestly, their roster isn't that talented.
No, it's really not, especially the bench unit.
But I like last year. I feel like I didn't see this a lot, but Giannis this year, I feel like the emphasis is just grab the rebound and go. And that's what he's
Yeah.
doing a lot more than I feel like he was last year. So, and that's why he's getting so many easy points and assists to shooters. But he did struggle at the free throw line a little bit. But
Man, he has been for real.
yeah, especially in that championship game we watched last night. But
I know.
some X factors for both teams. For the Bucks, Chris Middleton did play this one, and once again, it's not like he had some like 20-point performance or anything, but he knows how to run that offense with Giannis. He knows the right reads. He's going to take the shots. He's going to make a lot of them. Just good, efficient basketball, and he's still got some good defense out there too. For the Hawks, I feel like Jalen Johnson and Hunter are their X factors, and they didn't really show up this game. And it was really just Trae Young. He put up 35 and 10, and he was really just carrying them the whole game. He actually, I don't know if this is like a career high or anything. It's definitely a season high, but he shot 17 free throws,
Damn.
which I think is a testament to the Bucks' lack of perimeter defense. They don't really have anybody to guard Trae Young. I mean, it's really Andre Jackson is their only guy, but he's nothing on offense, so you can't really play him. But it was definitely
We start him every game,
Yeah, you do start him.
so we can play him.
I mean, yeah, but at some point, I might have to start AJ Green. You know,
He can't fucking play defense, though.
nah, he's not a bad defender at all.
I call Cap.
Obviously,
but
he's no Jackson. Like that guy goes for rebounds. He's gonna hustle. And he's gonna be a great defender. But
I mean, we need at least one stopper out there, though.
yeah, no, that's why I feel like he should start. But I mean, Green is closing games sometimes. But
Yeah, no doubt about closing, but
it was definitely Trey's most efficient and probably the best game of his season that I've watched.
yeah.
But at the end of the game, Giannis just closed it. Hunter did hit some shots in the fourth to make it interesting and keep it close. Like it was a close game down the stretch, but they needed more from their guys besides Trae Young to pull this one out.
Yeah. In my game, it was Rockets versus Thunder. Very chippy, defensive, slow, manipulative first half. Rockets led by a point going into the halftime. 42-41. That shows you how fucking low scoring it was.
It's like a 90s game.
Bro, it's entertaining. I love seeing the defense, honestly, and these are one of the top 5 defensive teams, both of them, respectively. But what really took it away for the Thunder was just Shea in the second half. 20 of his 32 points came in that second half, and the Rockets just couldn't keep up as good as their defense is. Sorry, my cat is climbing on me. But kept it close as much as we could, but in the third, but in the fourth quarter, eventually, with about 5 minutes left, Thunder went on a 13-3 run, put them up by 15, and we just couldn't come back after that. Tough game for the Rockets, scoring-wise, for all of our guys, really, except the men. Led us with 19 points. Thunder started off 1 from 10 from 3, but were eventually able to get back on track, unlike they were against the Bucks last night. I just wish that they had a similar shooting night, so could have been Rockets-Bucks like I predicted.
Yeah, I mean, for the Rockets, you definitely need one of your guys to step up.
Yeah, I don't think either of them had more than 15.
Even like Freddie at that point, like shit. If a men's
Yeah.
your leading scorer,
It's a bad night.
I don't think you're gonna win the game unless you're that good on defense.
I
but
don't think anybody but a men had more than 15.
that's pretty ugly.
They all had like 12 and shit.
I mean, that goes to the Rockets' 3-point shooting too.
Yeah, we actually are the second worst team in, I believe, field goal percentage and 3-point percentage right now, but our defense just holds that shit down.
Not a good recipe to keep winning. You guys might fall.
Well, I think eventually Sengun or
That's what we've been saying, right?
Freddie's going to turn it around.
I mean, there was a stretch where Sengun was putting up a lot, pretty kind of efficiently, but
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't know, man. They could just be who they are. Jalen Green.
I mean,
You've been saying he's gonna take a jump for how long now?
2
Past
years.
2 years.
Still.
Looks like the same player.
I mean, some nights he doesn't, though.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
just an
problem.
inconsistency.
That's
you
the
know?
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so inconsistent. But, yeah, those are the games that we assigned each other. Anything else that you want to talk about before we hop into this?
Well, we did have a trade this
Yes,
week.
sir.
Wasn't anything major, but I think Warriors traded 2 seconds
2 seconds and the DeAnthony Melton contract.
for Dennis Schroeder. Apparently, they said they're gonna start him and Curry together. You see that report?
I did not, actually.
Guess Schroeder will play the point guard, and they'll just run Curry at the shooting guard.
Well, Pods has been so dog shit
So
lately.
bad.
It's really...
They're calling for his head out there.
And they wouldn't trade him for Lauri Markkanen. That's just so dumb.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's still
we
really
were
young,
pretty
though.
high on Pods coming into the year, though. I would say both of us were.
Yeah, he looked good last year. He looked smart, but he doesn't look smart this year. He's making some bonehead plays and he's not shooting well. So
Luka got a steal on him again in that.
you saw that play?
Yeah, that
He
was
looked
one of my
lost.
favorite performances, brother. He did look fucking lost. He's in the corner. He should have just shot the shit when he got it because Luka does not close out like that. But
Right.
he just pump faked and then pump faked
Tried to do a
again.
sidestep.
Yeah, it
when
was
he
some
should have
weird shit.
drove to the lane, but he doesn't look very confident out there. So, do you think it's a big trade? Do you think it affects the Warriors that much?
I mean, I think it's
Schroeder's been good this year.
pretty big. I don't know. I think it's kind of not massive, but Schroeder's definitely going to be impactful for them.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you thought you were going to have DeAnthony Melton for a year, but he got injured. So,
Yeah, that's for sure.
and I don't know. I thought they could have got more for Dennis Schroeder, the Nets.
You think
I
so?
thought they could have got a first-round pick or something.
I don't think so. I
Hey.
mean, first round for Dennis Schroeder
He was putting up 20.
on the Nets, though.
Still.
Yeah, hopefully he does contribute a little bit to the Warriors because they need someone else, you know.
yeah, definitely.
But sucks for the Sixers. They're just fucking ridiculed with injuries. You know, they're saying it's the process curse for tanking all those years, but McCain's gonna be out for we don't know how long, maybe the rest of the season after his stellar rookie start.
I think it's the curse of ruining Ben Simmons' career.
He ruined his own career.
I mean, bro. His coach and his teammate threw him under the bus after a playoff game when both of them underperformed as well. And then the entire city fucking hated him.
Well, he could have dunked on Trae Young, but he was too scared, so no.
Hey, man, he definitely has made his own mistakes, but, he got absolutely...
He's having a decent year this year.
Yeah, I mean, did you see that the Nets were going to run him at point guard?
Yeah.
They said that he's way faster, and they're going to play way faster now because of it. And honestly, I'm tuning into the next game. I want to see that. I think Ben Simmons is fun at point guard because he is such
He's
a
aggressive.
versatile passer. Like, he can pass over the defense because he's 6'10", and
Yeah.
he is quick for his size. So I think it's going to be fun. If he gets a little bit of confidence back, starts driving to the lane,
He's been doing it a little bit this year.
fuck that back, brother. Go ham.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
But the Sixers,
Either way, I just want to ask before you get into that: is this the last year of Ben Simmons' contract? Is
It
he
is.
playing for a contract here?
He's got to be, right?
Do you think somebody pays him like more than a minimum next year?
Maybe like I couldn't see him getting over 10 million. Not
Oh no,
even
no, no!
close.
I'm not even talking about that much. Maybe.
Well,
don't
I feel
know.
like at this point, like it's either minimum
Or like a
or
12 mil.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I don't like maybe he'll sign like a 1 year minimum on a good team to get his value back up.
Maybe the Nets just re-sign his ass.
I don't think the Nets want
So
his ass unless he really balls out at point guard.
Yeah, in
but
fact, let's let you cook at point guard for the next 4 years. Here's just 4 years, 40 mil. Fuck it.
shit, that could be that could end up
I'm
being like a
absolutely-
tradable contract.
I'm
though.
absolutely trolling, bro. There's no way he's getting 4 years, 40 mil.
Only from a bad team that he would, but
I don't think that's a very tradable contract.
if he does play
I'm trying
like
to
he's
think.
playing decent this year.
Wasn't there a rumor recently that some
The
team,
Celtics.
the Celtics were trying to trade
But
for him?
obviously he's getting paid 40 mil. They can't do that this year. Like they can't trade for him, you know.
Maybe they'll sign and trade. Sign and trade at the end of the year.
At that point, just sign him for the fucking minimum. Why would they do a
No,
sign and trade?
what if
You know,
what if he can get a contract more than the minimum and they just
I don't
want to
think
trade?
the Celtics want him at that point.
Really? He's a really good defender still.
Yeah, but
And
you're
that's
basically
kinda,
paying for a 6'10" Matisse Thybulle who can pass a little bit.
hey, bro. I don't mean a big ass contract, but like a little some.
Yeah, maybe,
He's a defensive specialist now, bro.
but not even the McCain injury, but Embiid got like elbowed in the face again.
Sinus fracture.
Yeah, so
Sorry, both the cats wanted to come and join the podcast today.
they like some camera time, they like some attention, but obviously the Sixers season might be over at this point. I don't know how. I mean, Embiid's gonna come back with a mask
You really?
at one point. Like I feel like he had this a couple years ago in the playoffs, and
No, I
he's
think
played
he had,
through it
like, a
eventually.
broken nose, or he had a broken orbital. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what a nasal fracture ensues.
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
It's a sinus fracture. It's literally what
Yeah,
holds
so he
your
can't
mucus
breathe.
in.
I'm guessing like it's gonna be tough for him to breathe at this point. So
It's just gonna.
he might be.
have to let
The
it
Sixers
heal,
might
bro.
just be cooked.
They said they're going to be reevaluating him in another week. Is McCain out for the year? I don't really know that yet.
They haven't confirmed anything, but it was like a partially torn meniscus, I believe.
Partial? That's
Yeah.
just a sprain then.
Yeah, but obviously,
I thought it was a
It's gonna-
full tear.
no, I don't think so. But it's gonna be a few months at least, and he's been still like a top 5-6 player for them still, at the very least.
Yeah.
So with him gone, with Embiid gone,
Paul George playing like hot ass.
unless he's playing the Hornets.
Yeah.
But
2 of his 3 good games have come against the Hornets.
I mean, at this point, they just gotta hope they can sneak into the play-in and Embiid can come back at that point. I mean, obviously he'll be back before that, but it's
I
tough
don't
for the
know,
Sixers
man.
right now.
I was low on the Sixers to start the year. I mean, I projected them to be the 4 seed, but like never thought that they would be this bad. I mean,
You
damn.
can't do shit about injuries at this point, right?
Get your ass on the court, Embiid. Just wear a mask.
Whatever you say, bro.
I'm playing. I mean, Paul George could do some shit about playing like dog shit.
Yeah, he can. I mean, like you said, he's had a good game the other day, but it's against a shitty team, and they barely won. They needed him to drop 35 and Maxey to drop 40. So, obviously, they need to step their game up.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, really, I don't know if Embiid can really carry them to the playoffs. Like, even say he comes back and doesn't miss another game except for back-to-backs because he's never playing one of those again. I mean, do you really think they can climb their way back up? It's going to be a tough road.
I think they can
If
into
Paul
the play-in
George,
because, it's not like the teams above them, the Raptors, the Pistons, the Hornets, the Bulls, they can climb back and get ahead of those teams.
I
which
don't know,
think
bro. The
can get into
Bulls can make a
play-in.
little push.
Nah,
They
think
do it
I
every
hope we're
year.
selling. We should be sellers at the deadline. Get rid of Lonzo. Get rid of everybody you can.
Y'all should have
for
been.
picks.
Y'all have been sellers the last 5 fucking years. It feels like exaggerating, of course, but you guys never make an actual move. So
Yeah, I mean, but at least we finally got rid of Caruso. Like, Obviously, he was a great player for us, but we got a young player out of him. But all the reports are that we're selling and that we're looking to sell. So hopefully we actually do it.
I'll believe it when I see it.
So will I, but
You saw that the Nuggets are keying in on Zach LaVine, though?
yeah. They want him and Ayo. That'd be fun. I mean, that'd be great for the Nuggets. But at that point, you'd have to part ways with MPJ.
What was the trade that I drew up yesterday with MPJ,
And Zeke Naji
Zeke Naji for,
to make the contracts match.
I think, and a first-round pick.
2031 pick. Or
Maybe I'm bugging, though.
that's the only pick they could give up. That's what you said the other day. But honestly, are they giving up a first-round pick in that trade? I don't think they'd try to, but it does improve their team a lot for this year.
I mean, are you happy getting MPJ, just MPJ back, not even like
I
a
need at
second-round
least
pick?
a second.
They don't have it. At least on Fanspo, they didn't have a second-round pick available to trade. So
Shit, give us Julian Strother. He's not bad.
I don't think y'all can do that, like contract-wise, unless y'all throw another contract.
We'll throw some bullshit contract in there.
Torrey Craig?
Yeah, hell yeah. That works perfectly.
Yeah,
He's a nice
honestly.
bet for that team.
What does he make, like $9 million? Maybe less.
Yeah,
I don't know.
hopefully less. But if he does make that much, then they definitely can't make the trade because Strother is still on a rookie-ass deal or some shit like that. But
True.
I don't know. I really doubt that gets done
Zach LaVine
for the Nuggets, yeah.
I mean, if they're willing to give up MPJ, it does. That's the only way.
Yeah, and it's like
At that point, it's just like, okay, let's figure out the fucking little shit.
that really doesn't do shit for the
I don't know. I
Bulls.
feel like
that
if you're
might have
getting-
to be a 3-team trade, to be honest.
If you're giving up Ayo as well, I need a first-round pick. bro.
Uh-huh. Ayo's really like a good player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good young player. If you want Ayo and LaVine, I need MPJ. Zeke Naji's bullshit. He's not a good player. Give me a first-round pick, too.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm the Bulls front office, at least. But, then again, they gave Caruso up for fucking Josh Giddey, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Just feeling wise.
Josh Giddey's just... Sorry, Josh Giddey. I'll call you just Jay-Z instead, brother. Let me stop.
Is that why LeBron was out for personal time?
He was deleting some files, brother. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop.
Nah, but
Let's talk about our favorite performances, unless you had anything else.
I ain't got nothing else.
All right, bro. You start us off. Talk to me.
My first one was the opening night, Jason Tatum versus the Knicks.
Damn, bro. You just
got
took
that
one
one
off
too?
my list. Yeah.
Well, it was a great performance because the conversation in the offseason, they said he's coming on a revenge tour, which he proved them right about that. But they also said his jumper's whack. He can't shoot anymore. But he got that mechanic fixed in the offseason. And he came out, he dropped 37 and 11, shot 8 from 11 from 3, and got the dub, convincing dub opening night against the Knicks.
Yes, sir. Did we watch that one together? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I think we might have, yeah.
We probably did, but he was so in the zone, man. As you said, made 8 threes. You said earlier, James Harden, you felt like he could have dropped 50. I feel like Jason Tatum that night, if he wasn't being so unselfish, he could have dropped 50.
Yeah.
14 for 18 from the field. He only missed 4 shots.
Yeah, and 3 of
He
them
only
threes.
I mean, bro, 37 points on 18 shots with only 2 free throws is pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm pretty sure it was like 98% true shooting efficiency, which is just absolutely insane.
That's wild.
But yeah, no, absolutely great start for the Celtics. Reminded me how good this team was.
Yeah. Speaking of Harden, I have Harden next. Not that night, but against the Wizards. The date was November 27th. Before the season started, including you and I, people were kind of counting out the Clippers after the Kawhi news.
Of course.
But they're still a good team, and that's because Harden, and because he is the system. And
Yeah.
I like the beginning of the year, like October and the start of November, like his shooting efficiency was pretty ass. Can't lie, but like he was still doing the playmaker of the team. But this game, he scored 43 points in only 32 minutes, and it was the first time in a minute I had seen him hit the chef celebration. So it kind of seems like he's getting that confidence back that he can really be that scorer. And it was actually the first 40-point game from him since 2021 in Brooklyn.
Damn.
Yeah. And after that game,
He never scored 40 with the Sixers?
okay, so he did in the playoffs against the Celtics,
okay,
but
okay.
just regular season, yeah.
That makes sense.
Those 2 games against the Celtics he did, but it seems like he's really getting his confidence back. That team is rallying around him, kind of, so And after that performance, he scored 39, and then just the other night, he just scored 41. So,
Damn, he's been on a run.
yeah, he's kind of giving his confidence back. And I think if Kawhi does come back in January, maybe February, Clippers could be a dangerous team.
Yeah.
Not a team I'd want to play in the playoffs. Not no championship contender, but a team that could knock a team out, like the Mavericks.
You really think the Mavericks are going to get knocked out by that Clipper team?
I wouldn't be surprised. They got the defense.
I don't know, man.
They got the defense. I mean, it's really just going to depend on Kawhi. I'm saying if Kawhi comes back and he's like 75% of what he has been.
I don't know if Kawhi comes back, but apparently he's going to be coming back.
Yeah, it's a big what if.
Allegedly.
But when Harden's got that confidence and he's hitting those threes, those step backs, and he can drive to the rim and get those floaters, I just love watching him play.
Hey, man, not hating on that at all. You spoke about a former Rocket. I'm speaking about my favorite current Rocket, Jalen Green. 27th of November. He went off for 41, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, a block, 4 for 6 from 3 that night. Had a couple sick dunks.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite performance from him this year. He looked very under control this game.
Yeah.
And, very efficient. While
Very
still
rare.
Playing, while still playing to his athletic strength. Because sometimes he kind of looks a little bit timid, like he's trying not to make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Other times, he looks
just
a little bit.
He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing a little bit too fast. He's playing outside of the game. But there's that perfect medium that he finds every once in a while where he's playing confidently within his game, also within the offense.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's very fun to watch when he's on. So, had to shout him out. My favorite performance from him this year.
Next guy I got, it was earlier in the year. Haven't seen this guy play in a minute. Paolo. He
Damn.
dropped 50 on the Pacers. You have that one too?
I got that one too.
It's just like when Paolo's in that mode where he's got the finesse of a Melo, but he's also got the power of a guy like LeBron. It's just the perfect, complete mix, and there's really not shit you can do about it. I mean, he made 3 threes this game. He also got to the line 22 times, so he shot 22 free throws. So it's like when he's playing like that, it's so fun to watch, and he's really unguardable.
Yeah, I mean, you said the same exact thing about finesse. He was just so cold with it. I mean, in the mid-range to, like, post-game, his touch is ridiculous. It's just a mixture of power, touch, and finesse.
Yeah.
It's really fun to watch. And just that extra gear to get to the bucket when he needs to.
He was starting this season. It was going to be something special, That I'm excited for him to come back soon.
Yeah, facts. It should be in the next 2 weeks or so, from what they originally said, at least.
Yeah.
Next one I got, I'm talking about the Giannis when he played against the Wizards just the other day.
Okay.
Or it was more like 2 weeks ago, but he came out, immediately set the tone, and slammed on Alex Sarr and half the Wizards team. Just set the tone. Loved watching it. Absolutely dominated against a bad team. Had a bunch of sick dunks that game. Even in the first fucking quarter, he had like 2 transition dunks after that.
Yeah.
Slam on Sarr. I'm talking about first possession. First possession, just
get the tip.
ISO'd Sarr and just literally just as he drove to the paint.
Welcome to the NBA.
Loved seeing it. But he had a vicious 2-handed slam on Val to end the half and then turns around. First possession of the third. Gets a block, transition, just another slam. It's just a mean slam.
Yeah.
Love seeing it. And, it was still a competitive game, so that was fun to watch somehow. He put up 42, 12, and 11.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Speaking of Giannis, I've got one of his games on here. It was his 59-point game versus Detroit.
Yes, sir.
I feel like this game is when I'm like, wow. When he started hitting all those pull-up mid-ranges, it's like...
Yep, fun.
They said he was training with KG in the offseason, and you could definitely see it this game because he's never was this confident in his mid-range game. And maybe he's like, okay, it's Detroit, I'm gonna just come out and show out, but he actually rallied this team back. They were down 19 points in the second half, and he scored, or they were down 18, and he scored 19 points in the fourth quarter in overtime. Mm-hmm. So just scoring that many points, showing off that mid-range game that I didn't think he could elevate to that high. Like he added a whole nother level to his game.
You give him that much space because he's so
He's going to go by you if you don't.
Exactly. And when he gets close enough and you're 2 steps back protecting that rim, It's easy. It should be easy.
The game plan against Giannis has always been, all right, build the wall. We're going to have 3 guys, and we're just going to force these guys to make shots.
Or a jump shot.
Yeah, really, it's never been the jump shot because why would he do that? Just kick it out for a 3, hopefully rely on your guy. But, yeah, he's added a different level to his game, and it's just amazing to watch. If he can be consistent like this, which he has been this season on those shots, unguardable.
Yeah. Speaking about the Bucks, though, LaMelo had a fantastic game against the Bucks about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
55 and 10. Had a couple signature passes with the style and touch.
Yeah.
He was just on point from his threes too. Hit a couple off balance ones.
He's the king of off balance threes.
I think that was that one game where have you seen like the slow motion short where he's like has he in and out, runs and then like crosses his legs into the fucking step back 3.
Yeah.
1-footed. It was ridiculous, but this is also coming in the middle of a 4-game stretch, putting up damn near 30-plus triple-doubles every night.
Mm-hmm.
Just really fun to watch, especially that 50 ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And just dishing all
when he's in
around
that
the court.
zone.
I mean, whether it be a cross-court pass, no look, or a drive, go up for the jump shot, but really hit a 6 spoon feed to Taj Gibson for a dunk. It's fun to watch, man. He's so creative out there.
Can't believe we're still saying Taj Gibson's name in 2024, but
hey, man, he's a hooper.
One of my favorite games to watch was actually, surprisingly, Pistons versus Hornets, November 21st.
Okay.
It was a overtime thriller between 2 of the teams in the Eastern Conference with the brightest futures, I'd say. We got a nice duel between.
You really think the Hornets have that bright of a future?
I was just promoting the game. They got LaMelo and Brandon Miller, and that duo they went off this game. LaMelo had 35 and 9, and Brandon Miller had 38 points with 8 of 12 from 3. But it was also a duel between 2 upcoming guards with Cade and LaMelo in the East.
They got some of the most talent.
Yeah.
They got some of the brightest futures. I don't know if the teams they're on to.
But even the game where Cade, he shot poor from the field, he still had 27, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. And Ivy, he didn't play that great either, but he hit the big shots in the fourth quarter to make it go to overtime. And it was just a very fast-paced game between 2 young teams. So it was just a great game to watch, and between 2 of the 2 best young guards in the league, 2 teams that can probably going to be playoff teams in the East in the next couple years. Next 3 years, they'll probably see each other in the playoffs. So I thought it was a fun game to watch.
Hey, man, if we're talking games, I got another game right here that I love to watch.
Yeah.
Thunder Rockets. Freddie, 38.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch 3.
Yeah.
Huge clutch 3. Just the last 5 minutes of that game alone was so suspenseful and entertaining. And they have a real little rivalry going on there. The Rockets and the Thunder, they're chippy. Mm-hmm. I think they got in a fight that game as well. Dylan Brooks fighting for a ball with Shea.
He's always going to start some shit.
Shea was battling, keeping them in the game, hitting a couple big shots for them, but ultimately the Rockets ended up winning that game off Dylan Brooks mid-range pull-up that actually sealed the deal for us, and then some really good defense by Tari Eason locking up Shea to end the game. And we got the dub. 38 for Fred. Really fun. He hit that massive three-pointer.
Deep-ass 3.
That was really a dagger for us. That was the big one, but also a really good game from LP there. 20, 13, and 9 for Sengun that night, and was dominating on the glass.
Did Chet play that game?
No.
I love to see them go against each other.
Me too. It's the
3
Spurs,
bigs in the West,
the Rockets, and the Thunder. I feel like every time I watch the Rockets play one of those 2 teams, it's physical out there.
Hey, they want to prove something.
Facts.
The 3 great young centers between Sengun, Chet, and Wemby. Sengun want to prove that he's on that level too.
Facts, though. I mean, that's going to be like huge Western Conference playoff battles in the future.
Yeah, you'd hope so if Sengun stays on that team.
Chill.
You were saying he needs to go the other night, so
no,
I don't want to hear it.
I was saying Green
You're too
needs to
wish-washy
go.
on
I was saying Green needs to go for Devin Booker. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is
that'd be fire.
Suns missed the playoffs this year. Theoretically, hypothetically, right? We got the Suns picks. We'll give you Green, Bari, and all your picks back, and maybe 1 or 2 of our picks for Devin Booker.
That'd be the best package for sure.
If
they want to do it.
I
If
don't want
D-Book
KD.
requests a
I want
trade,
D-Book.
of course, that makes the most sense for your
So
roster. But
imagine a men D-Book. Um, fuck it.
Dylan Brooks,
Dylan Brooks or Cam Whitmore, Tari Eason, and Sengun. With Reed Shepard on the bench. I know he's not doing shit this year, and we don't
he's
really
only a
play
rookie.
him.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Holiday's getting minutes over him now, so that's a little bit tough. But
Honestly, if you're not gonna play him, let him go ball out in the G League.
who?
Reed. You know, I
True.
feel like he could.
We did it
really
last
get
year
some
with Cam.
confidence.
We
Yeah.
did it last year with Cam, and I don't know why we're not doing it now. That is a good point.
But especially maybe because he was just such a high pick, but
I mean, that's how Cam played himself in the minutes last year.
yeah.
We were giving him 0 run. We sent him to the G League, and he was absolutely hooping, averaging like 30.
Mm.
He got sent up. He started getting like 20 minutes a game for us second half of the year. So I don't know. Maybe we start playing him more second half if we're not
Probably
quite.
not though, because you're trying to make that playoff push.
I know. That's what I was saying. Like last year, we were so good in the first half, at least for the first month or so.
Yeah.
It makes sense not to play Cam, but then we really fell off, like mid-season.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we had the great post All-Star run, but
Yeah. With Jalen Green.
of course, yeah.
Hey, maybe that's the same shit. Maybe y'all will fall off again.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Give
I'd rather
Reed some
us
minutes.
not fall off and just try to get Reed the minutes that fucking Aaron Holiday's getting now. Like,
Yeah, but if he helps
it's
you,
10
win
minutes a
games at this
game.
point,
Just let us develop him during that 10 minutes. Aaron Holiday, he's
10 minutes
nice.
could cost
but,
you a
like,
game.
Don't
Those
get me wrong.
turnovers, Aaron Holiday's not going to turn the ball over like Reed.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Aaron Holiday's a solid backup,
Yeah.
but shit, I want to see Reed develop.
Fair enough, but another game I got, it was one that you've actually assigned me for a game. It was Cavs versus Celtics.
Yes, sir.
This was a game where JB and Derek White didn't play, but the Celtics were still pretty much dominating the whole game until the third quarter when Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland really turned it on.
Yeah.
I think this game was in Boston, so it was kind of cool to see. No matter how good like Tatum and Brown and Porzingis was playing this game, they all had solid games, nothing crazy. But it was fun to see. Donovan Mitchell, he was kind of just playing within the flow of the offense the whole game until
that fourth quarter.
that fourth quarter, and he scored like 11 straight points for him, tied up the
Nice.
game, and then ended up hitting the game-winning shot for 3. So it was just a fun game to watch between two of the best teams in the East, and this really solidified them at this point.
Yeah.
I think they made them 18-3, number 1 in the East.
Damn good.
Yeah,
You think they're a real contender, though?
I think they could make it to the finals for sure.
You think they're a real contender to win a championship, though?
I do.
Okay.
I think they've looked so good. I don't see why not. Donovan Mitchell has that playoff experience too.
You're not wrong.
I think he's been in the playoffs every year of his career.
Do you think the Knicks defense is going to turn it around, though? Because, their offense is...
The Knicks
definitely-
defense?
Yeah.
We'll see if Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
I mean, if he can come back and not get so many fouls, obviously that's been a problem throughout his career. But if he can just be a good rim protector, good paint protector, if him and Cat can play together, which Cat just played with the big last year, so
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see why he can't. Like,
it's really going to depend on Mitchell Robinson. Because, yeah, that paint defense with Cat down there is ass.
super ass.
Their offense is so good, though.
Maybe they can make a move.
Shit, if they could get like a Capella.
Bro, that's why I tried to get him Capella in our mock trades. But
Capella's still a good center.
You'd have to give up Josh Hart to make that trade happen.
I mean, shit. You got OG and
I
McCall.
know,
He's not going to close the lineup, so
And you got Miles McBride.
I don't know who their backup wing would be at that point. Fucking Tyler Kolek. Like,
Pacome Dadier actually gets a little bit of minutes for them. He's a rookie. Late first-round pick.
yeah, but
French
in the
guy.
playoffs, though,
Yeah, I mean,
Josh Hart.
he's a decent defender.
I think at this
Josh
point,
Hart
you
is
just
someone-
rely on Mitchell Robinson.
Really?
Just to make your team more complete. I'm not going to trade for another center and still have Mitchell Robinson on the team.
Robert Williams is available. No, you'd have to give up Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart for Clint Capella.
Shit, if they could get Robert Williams for the low, that'd be crazy.
Mitchell Robinson, and they don't have any picks to give up, though.
Nah, they just traded 5 of them.
Also,
boys
Robert
for
Williams is
Mikal.
always hurt, so that'd just be a mistake.
Yeah,
But so is
just
Mitchell
rely on Mitchell right now. You just re-signed him for a reason.
Maybe Valanciunas on the Wizards.
That doesn't give you no paint defense. Not like
Yeah,
Mitchell Robinson could, the
that's
potential
true.
for.
I just think they just need another big, but
Hey, they got one. He's just recovering still. He should be back relatively soon. I mean,
fuck it.
just a few weeks ago, I feel like they said he's a couple weeks away. So,
Trade us Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart for Brook. I'm down.
what'd you just say?
For Brook Lopez. Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart for Brook Lopez.
I mean, that'd be crazy for the fucking Knicks. They got the stretch boys with the fucking. They got Splash Mountain and fucking Cat on the same team, and
Dude.
Brooks a good paint defender.
The Bucks need the perimeter
But they don't.
defense.
They're not trying to give up Josh Hart though.
I don't give a fuck.
They wouldn't do that trade.
You think they wouldn't do that for Brook Lopez right now?
Nah.
You just said it yourself.
Yeah, but giving up Josh Hart is just too
perfect
much
for
in that
them.
trade.
It's perfect for them though.
Shit,
Fuck
maybe if you throw Torian Prince in there.
Hell nah. That defeats the purpose.
Well, then the Knicks, they can't just have no backup wing, bro. They're not fucking
Bro,
bringing
we'll
a
give you
rookie off the
Marjon
bench.
Beauchamp.
They, like I said, they can't have no backup wing.
Pat Connaughton. Nah, he makes too much money, I think.
Yeah, nah. In your dreams, bro.
I can make it work.
Honestly, I'd rather have Brook if I'm the fucking.
Really?
I mean, he do be stretching the floor out
Bro, but
for Giannis. He do be hitting the corner
if we
threes
just
and threes
play
sometimes.
Giannis at center.
Bro,
Bro.
he's not a center.
Bro, but he could be. You
No.
saying he's not strong enough to play center? Like
It's just, why would you want him to start at center?
it's positionless. It doesn't matter who's.
But he's going to be
playing
guarding
center.
the centers.
Josh Hart.
He's not going to be the help guy. Like, that's why he's so good on defense, because he helps and gets the blocks.
I get that, but like
He's not going to be one-on-one in Jokic.
He's not going to be playing center all game long.
Bro, so you're putting Bobby Portis at center?
Yes.
That man's ass.
Bro, Mitchell Robinson too.
Okay, yeah, but that he doesn't stretch the floor, though.
No, he doesn't.
That
but that's
clogs
why
it
he's
for
not
Giannis.
starting. That's why he's not starting.
Nah, dude.
He plays center.
I'm
when
telling
Giannis
you,
is off the
Lopez
floor.
is just perfect for that team right now.
He plays center when Giannis is off the floor, and Bobby plays like spots to get Giannis.
It's just,
off
I'm
the
not
center.
trying to start Giannis at the center.
Bro, that's because you're pussy and you don't want to take chances, bro.
It's just,
Doc Rivers is not. Is
he's
a risk
strictly a
taker.
power forward center sometimes
Bro,
against some units.
that's what I'm saying. Some units you can start Mitchell Robinson.
But that just decreases the offense so much, I feel like, with Mitchell Robinson out there. He's not a threat at all. Lopez can catch lobs, he can shoot threes, and he can block shots. Like, why do you hate Lopez so much, bro?
Just get him off the box, dude.
You have no reason to hate him.
Bro, he's just not good anymore.
Okay, bro.
No,
He's
let
better
me
than
stop.
Mitchell Robinson.
Nah, he definitely is, but that's why I'm saying the Knicks should do the trade. So
You're bugging.
we need the perimeter defense with Josh Hart. We have enough paint defense with Giannis.
He's not like the
Dude,
guy.
I'll start Andre Jackson at center. I don't give a fuck.
All right, you got any more games? You got any more people?
Yeah, the Luka game that I was talking about earlier. I don't
Yeah.
think I talked about that one yet. 45, 11, and 13, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Had to go back and watch this one. I didn't watch it live, but Luka was just from the jump shooting lights out. Had a couple nice lobs to Lively for some sick dunks. Just classic Luka, taking his time, getting to his spots, and getting to where he can take advantage of the defense. Very high pace that game, very high scoring game. I think they both had 100 before like 10 minutes in the third.
Damn.
Which is, yeah, ridiculous. I don't remember what the final score was, but Luka was just the engine in that high-paced game to get them to the Mavs win, and it was very fun to watch against the Warriors, who have a very decent defense. I think they're actually top 5 in defensive rating this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty legit, but no, really fun to watch.
Yeah, he looked nice that game. The shooting the threes, he was cashing the step backs. He was looking confident.
Couple catch and shoot threes too.
Playing with joy out there. Luke's playing with joy, not complaining to the refs every play.
I
He's a different
fucking
monster.
hate the complaining to the refs. I'm glad that he did not.
Yeah, it's annoying, but another game that I got was Wemby's 50-point game.
Yep.
I would say it's probably the best game of his career. Just going off the mind.
How many threes did he hit again? 9?
8 of 16.
Ew.
50% from 3. I mean, you hit 8 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like you said, it's just developing right now, but he shot 18 for 29 from the field, so crazily efficient game. That's probably like 60% or something. I'm not a fucking math guy, but
What was it again?
18 for 29, easily over 50%.
Yeah, it definitely is way over 50%. It's probably closer to like 70%, but
It's crazy to see what he's really capable of if he's taking that many shots in a game, because he really doesn't take that many shots usually. It's probably around 19, 20, but 29 and 16 threes, hitting 8 of them. You love to see it. And it was a close game, too. Jordan Poole dropped 42 that game, so
everybody drops 50 on the Wizards. No, I'm playing. But.
hey, it ain't a coincidence. They all targeting Alex Sarr. Sorry, rookie.
He was guarding Giannis on the 3-point line. It's like, why?
Yeah, he needs to look at that scouting report.
For real, though.
And he's just a little bit slow right now.
Yeah, he's way too slow-footed to be guarding Giannis on the 3-point line, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Getting dusted.
it's just crazy to see Wemby hooping like that, and it was a close game too. So it was just a good game to watch. Wemby's career high, 8 threes. Fun game.
For sure. I don't have any more. If you do, start talking.
I've got one more game. I think that was my favorite. Yeah, the Timberwolves versus the Suns game. Durant and Beal were out.
Did I assign you this one too?
I'm not sure, but I definitely remember watching it. So it could have very well been an assigned game. But Devin Booker, obviously with those guys out, he was forced to take over the offense. He dropped 44 this game. Classic Debo game. He was shooting threes, pulling up mid range, hitting them crazy. Like there's this one player. I remember he was driving baseline and 2 guys were coming. And he just stepped back. He shot like over the backboard, kind of cash from the corner. But he was hooping this game, and
2 guys were coming though.
chill.
Let me stop.
2 guys were coming on him at the
Where
point of attack.
though? Where on this baseline?
Yeah,
Damn.
in the corner. But D Book versus Ant is always fun to watch, though. So there's that, and it was also one of the few games where Julius was playing good.
Yes, sir.
And Dante was playing good this game too. Julius ended up with 35. But this game just had everything, big shots. I think there was like 5 lead changes within the last 2 minutes. McDaniels had a huge poster dunk on Plumlee. Third quarter, Suns were up by a lot, but and Randall led that comeback, and Randall hit the game-winning step-back 3 to win it. So when this happened, I kind of thought, like, damn, Randall's cooking now. They might start, building that chemistry, finding out the offense a little bit. Boy, was I wrong. They're still not very good on offense, but
No.
it was fun to see in this game at least.
Yeah, some games when Randall is playing within the flow of the offense and hitting his jump shot,
Yeah.
they are fun to watch offensively because he starts getting into the paint, getting in those driving lanes, and making some good passes. So,
Yeah, I don't have this game written down, but Fox's 60-point game.
I was going to say, let's shout out some of the obvious ones, like
Yeah.
Jokic's 56-point triple-double.
Yeah,
Fox's
he's had a few of those.
60-point. Yeah.
Dude, when Fox, I like those shifty guards, those fast shifty guards like him, and obviously D Rose is my
I
favorite
was
player
going to
of
say,
all
he grew up
time.
off that D Rose.
And Ja too.
Yeah.
Ja and Ivy, of course. Obviously, he's not on that level, but when he's on, I like watching him play. But nah, dude, when Fox can hit those pull-up mid-ranges and those threes, like, there's not shit you can do. Because if you guard up on him, he's going to get to the rim. If you sag off, he's going to hit the pull-up midi. So,
Hey,
awesome
bro.
game to watch.
We do have, like, types of basketball players that we both like. I like slashers and, like,
Yeah.
rim running guys like Giannis and Jalen Green.
I like them shifty boys. Kind of like how I play.
Hey, if I was super athletic, I'd play like them. But
You like Ben Simmons out there. Current Ben Simmons.
hell no.
You do get those
Nah,
passes
you
sometimes.
actually
You got the
low-key
vision.
right. You low-key right. That is actually my player comp is current Ben Simmons.
I don't know if you got the perimeter defense, but
Hell no, bro.
You
I
got that
locked
paint
up back in
defense.
CYBA days. I locked the fuck up. I was a elite lock artist, dude. I got blocks. I got steals. I was in them passing lanes like a motherfucker, bro.
but
I was reading the other team's offense like, oh, my boy's about to get a pass. Nah, fam.
yeah, okay.
But then I can't dribble though, so I'll
Yeah.
run in transition and get the ball stolen before I could get to the hoop type shit.
Ben Simmons that can't dribble.
Exactly. I'm like Draymond Green. Nah, I'm playing.
But no more obvious ones that come to mind. one that I really enjoyed watching. I didn't have any Bulls on there because no one's really had a crazy game. But the game Madas, he shot 4 for 5 from 3. It was fun to watch him because that was the big question coming in.
First 20 ball for him, too.
It was a 3-point shot, and his form looks nice. So maybe we can actually develop a player. Holy shit, the Chicago Bulls can develop a young guy.
I believe it when I see it.
But he's been getting more minutes recently, so enjoy it.
I'll have to tune in because I want to see him play.
Also, Lonzo's first game back.
Yeah, facts. That was so fucking fun to watch. Him hustling out there.
He fucking dived behind the back save. Like he wasn't scared out there. He was playing confident.
We were more scared than he was, brother.
Yeah. I mean, shit, when you got a whole new knee.
It's hard to come back from an injury. Like, even just spraining your ankle, bro.
It was like 2 years he had off.
Yeah.
So.
And just to play with no hesitation on, jumping for a loose ball and
shooting the threes.
Facts. So I think he even got a dunk that game, if I'm not wrong.
I hope he gets shipped to a good team. He deserves it.
I hope he gets ships to the Hornets. Let's hook the Ball brothers up.
Perfect play styles together.
They would fit very well together. I mean, even Brandon Miller would play well with the Ball brothers as well.
Yeah, I mean, the both can make any pass.
It would suck for Trey Mann, though, because it kind of kicks him out of that backcourt.
I like him off the bench anyway.
Eh.
I mean, I don't think he's a starter in this league, to be honest.
He could put up 20.
Yeah.
For a very
not
bad
very
team.
consistently, though,
No,
or
yeah,
efficiently.
You're right.
I like him when he's on, but Lonzo's still a good defender. He's going to get in them passing lanes. He's going to knock down the three. He's not going to force anything. And like you said, he's going to hustle and make the plays. So I hope he does go to the Hornets. But shit, I don't know what they'd give us, but get his money off the books.
Second round pick.
Yeah, shit. I'll take it.
I think they still have the Grant Williams contract and a second round pick.
Facts.
I don't know how much is Lonzo making. 30.
I'm not sure. Probably around. I think like 25, like 25.
You'd have to throw like Grant Williams and
just contract fillers.
They have another big.
They might.
Over there?
They might have enough money.
I was thinking
to just
like an
take
Evan
on
Fournier or something, but I don't know.
Nah, I don't think they have Fournier, but someone like that. Shit, give us Tejan Salon. Nah, they not gonna do that.
Hell nah. He was just a fucking 6th overall pick.
I'm trolling.
In that LaMelo 50.
They give us Cody Martin just to make the contracts work. Like, it's not like he's gonna be a long-term piece anyway, but yeah, that'd be nice for them. I hope they do ship him to Charlotte or a good team like the Clippers trying to compete. I mean, shit, he'd be good for the Rockets, but y'all got too many guards in there anyway.
We got too much going on.
Lonzo for Reed Shepard, fuck it.
Absolutely not gonna happen, bro.
Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up?
I don't think so.
We got to assign each other some games to watch.
Facts.
The game I got for you, it's gonna be Saturday at 7:30. Two of the young point guards in the league. I guess this guy's not really young anymore, but Grizzlies versus Hawks.
Okay.
Two good teams, Obviously, the Grizzlies are probably in a different tier. They're actually trying to do something this year, but the Hawks are fun to watch with Trae Young's on. Like you said, Hunter's, he's probably like sixth man of the year so far.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for our award predictions and our mid-year awards and our All-Star. But we're not there yet, but I got Grizzlies Hawks Saturday at 7:30.
That's funny because I also assigned you a Grizzlies game.
Word. I love watching the Grizzlies.
Clippers.
That's a good one.
Wanted to watch you watch. Wanted to watch you watch is crazy.
You wanted to watch me watch?
I wanted you to watch old guy versus young guy, James Harden and John Morant.
See if Harden can keep up with them.
See who wins that game because Grizzlies should be making a push for the playoffs and Clippers are trying to hang around. So
yeah,
it's a big game. That's Monday at 8:00.
Word, yeah, definitely a big Western Conference game.
And I wanted you to watch that because I'm watching Bucks versus Bulls that night, brother.
Yeah.
At the same time, so I can't watch them both. So I need a report from you.
Got you. Let me know about that Bulls game, too.
Of course, brother. I'll come with notes.
Bet. I guess that's going to wrap up, I think, episode 15 and 16.
I think it's 15. Do we know what we're doing next week yet?
I'm not 100% confident. We'll figure that out, but
Facts.
Thanks you guys for tuning in. Sorry about the last pod. The mics were a little fucked up, so the audio was pretty bad. I mean, if you listen to that, we appreciate you.
And we apologize.
For sure. But
if you got it this far, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you cool, bruh.
Yeah,
If
let
you're
us
not, you're fucking lame. No, I'm just
hit
kidding.
that subscribe bell and the notifications.
Yeah, facts. Otherwise, I'll break into your house and fucking burn it down after I lock you inside, brother.
Damn,
Yeah. Fuck you.
you better subscribe now. We'll
I'm
catch y'all
gonna
next week, though.
actually sit and trace whoever's IP comes across this video, and whoever doesn't, subscribe.
Yeah, we got that shit already.
It's gonna swat your house, actually. Facts.
All right, well.
Okay. Love you guys. But peace out, y'all.
Yep, see y'all next episode.